Hey GED test takers, I'm Alice. I passed the GED Reasoning through Language Arts test, and I'd like to help you pass too. I studied with the Writing for the GED Test series from New Readers Press. Practicing with these books boosted my confidence and helped me to write a great extended response. In the last video, we talked about planning your extended response and writing the first paragraph. Now that you've written your claim statement, it's time to back it up with evidence. In the body of your essay, you will use the evidence you gathered from both passages to support your claim. Choose 2 or 3 ideas and fully explain them. Your goal is to convince the reader that your claim is correct. Use the notes you took when you analyze the 2 arguments. You can also refer to evidence you highlighted in the text passages. You can use one of the noteboards to sketch out an outline for your argument. List the reasons you will discuss in your body paragraphs. Did you think about what ideas to write about first? Your essay will be scored on your ability to create a progression of ideas. What does that mean? If you thoughtfully arrange your reasons and evidence in an order that flows from one idea to the next, you will build a strong argument and earn a higher score. How do you do that? One way is to start with the strongest reason and then go to the next strongest and end with the weakest. Another way is to start with the weakest reason and build in strength so you end with the strongest. It's not important which order you follow. What matters is that the order flows logically and includes strong support for your claim. You should write at least 1 paragraph about each of the 2 or 3 reasons or details you have chosen to back up your claim. Begin each supporting paragraph with a topic sentence that describes how the evidence supports your claim. Then introduce and state the evidence. The writer says that Mayor Lynn supports her argument with statistics. Then she describes that the statistics come from a program in Seattle. Finally, she tells what the statistics show. In the example above, the writer presents her evidence by describing what the statistics prove. This is a good way to connect the evidence, statistics, to the claim. Mayor Lynn's speech is stronger because she proves her point, using logic and statistics. Unless you tie the evidence to your claim or explain your reasoning, the details won't prove anything. Do not just retype sentences from the passage. Those sentences by themselves won't help you meet the requirements of the extended response. Each paragraph in the body of your response should explain why a piece of evidence supports your claim or disputes the opposing claim. To explain your evidence, you can describe or restate it. This shows that you understand exactly what it means and how it relates to your claim. Cite it, mention the details or facts of a specific point and relate them to your claim. Quote it, use quotation marks to insert the exact words an author uses and show how the quote supports your claim. If you quote a line from a passage, use quotation marks. Here are some examples to show you how to use direct quotes in your response. If you are quoting just a word or a short phrase, use quotation marks around each. If you need to quote a whole thought or part of a sentence from one of the passages, explain your reasoning. Use quotation marks around the author's words to separate them from your own. Remember to keep quotes brief and explain how they support your point. If you don't explain your reasoning using your own words, there is no proof that you understand the passages. Your response should include evidence from both passages. Explain why the strong evidence support one argument. Explain why faulty evidence weakens the other argument. Remember that a fully supported argument includes evidence for and against it. You need to support your argument with good evidence and you need to refute or disprove bad evidence. When you have finished writing your body paragraph, it's time to write the last paragraph. The conclusion is your chance to wrap up your argument by repeating your claim and reasons. This is your last chance to make your case. Here is an example of how you might write your conclusion. In conclusion, Mayor Lynn's argument is much stronger than Mr. Grimley's. Mayor Lynn outlines a clear plan for recycling and uses facts and cites evidence from recent research, while Mr. Grimley mainly cites his own opinions with no research to back up his points of view. Planning and writing your response should take about 25 minutes. Here's a tip to maximize your score. In order to score points on the extended response, you must generate your own sentences and create a logical argument to prove your claim. Just copying lines from the 2 passages or quoting the authors without explaining how the evidence proves your point will not get you a good score. For more practice planning and writing your response, by Writing for the GED Test Book 3 by New Readers Press.